Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to your reading. Trying to play around with the new setup here. You must tell me if this visual is a little bit better. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has for you today. I was called to do a reading. I'm not sure who was it for, so I'm not going to focus on any sign or any subject in particular. Let's just see what we have for you today. For the collective. Okay, guys. I'll put that joy up there for you. Let's get in. Light Seers Tarot is calling me today. Okay, you guys. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please bring messages today for our collective of love, light, clarity, hope, and healing. Only allow energies of light and love into this space. Call in your spirit team and mine to give us guidance today as we go forward on our spiritual journey. Alright, you guys, this is a bit crumbly, is it? Bring back the joy. Okay, you guys. Clear out the energies. Ring the bell. Knock on the door. Okay, Spirit. Show me what we need to see, what our collective need to know, need to see, need to hear today for their highest good and the highest good of all. Please and thank you. There's one card to describe this general energy. King of Cups, stating in your power. This person is master of emotions. That's for sure. The challenge card here is the Ten of Swords. This is releasing something. So it's a challenge is releasing or coming to the end of a tough cycle. What you need to focus on is the Three of Wands, looking at patience. Working on your patience. The Two of Pentacles is in your recent past, which speaks about balance and seeing your earthly world with your spiritual world. In the near future, that just jumped. I don't know for sure. Let's see. Knock on the door again. Knock on the door. Hop on the bus, Gus. Don't need to discuss much. High Priestess in your near future, tuning into your intuition, tuning into your power. Guidance from Spirit is the Hermit card. That's introspection. Queen of Swords is the energy surrounding you. You feel ready, prepared to take on the world, to stand up for yourself. I love this. So this is the Hermit, guidance from Spirit. This is standing up for yourself and the energy surrounding you at this time. Can you see all these clearly? Collective, I don't know. Five of Wands is in your hopes or fears. That's overcoming obstacles and reaching the top here. You have to shove your joy over here a little bit. And for a potential outcome, please, Spirit, it's got to be this one, which is Seven of Cups. This is having options. The world opening up to you. I love it. Gorgeous, beautiful energies today. And we got the wheel at the bottom of the deck there. This is the world, the luckiest card in the deck. There's your fluffy dice and what look like poker chips. Some of you gamblers, it could be a time to take a punt on something. This is gorgeous, really lovely. Okay, folks, we're going to get some clarification here, and I think I'm going to use this generic deck that I got before. I find it's really helpful. Sometimes this is it. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, use this deck to bring us messages of clarification for our collective reading today. It shows what we need to see, what we need to hear, what we need to know for our highest good and the highest good of all. This last shuffle now, folks, bear with me. Just break them up. This is very energetic, this deck today. Excitement. There's a sense of excitement here in your energy, I have to say. Yeah, I like the balance in this. I really do. I feel like there's a lot of focus, a lot of honing in on something. Right, so the first card we have out is the Knight of Wands. This is moving forward with purpose and knowing what you want. This knight can be male or female if it's in your energy. The King of Cups also male or female. It's very much a water sign energy. Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer. Male or female, of course, it's just the energy of the card. Place these energies where they fit in your life as well, collective. So the King of Cups is somebody, you know, who's very much in charge of their emotions. And if that's what you're feeling at this time, that you're very much in control of your emotions and you've kind of got things down, you know, you found your own emotional stability and security. And the challenge cards there, being the Ten of Swords, would say, you know, you're trying to release something at this time. Maybe release an old mindset that you had. Swords speak to the mind. And the Knight of Wands clarifying both of these. And this is like a very fast moving energy. The Knight's, it's not the fastest Knight in the deck, but it could be somebody in your energy as well who is a fire sign. Coming towards you at this time, and maybe they're with you right now because this is about the present and you're feeling like all King of Cups about yourself while you're trying to release this old prison of the mind that you were in, carrying around too many burdens. It could also mean heartbreak and treachery were a feature in your lives, and that you're moving on from that heartbreak and disappointment sort of energy, and you're moving into this place now, this Knight of Wands, and you want to go to do things. It's all about action and doing, the Wands energy, and you're going with confidence and you're going with absolute courage. Yeah, this is amazing. So we got the Three of Wands then, and what you need to focus on. And the Three of Wands talks about patience, waiting for something. So what are you waiting for, collective, at this time? Let's have a look and see. One card for the collective on the Three of Wands. What do we need to focus on? Oh, we got two there. That's the moon. The moon and the Five of Pentacles. Let's have a look at this. Needing to focus on what's hidden is with the moon energy. That's what it speaks about. Things that are hidden in the dark. Stuff that you're in the dark about. And the Five of Pentacles then speaks to lack, speaks to kind of being at a breaking point here where you want to change. Number 5 means change, that you're coming out of this mindset of lack. Maybe you have somebody who feels like a burden on you at this time, and that's something that you need to release. This is your advice from Spirit regarding what you need to focus on. So focusing on things that are hidden or were hidden maybe in your past. You started out with your Three of Wands, so that's having patience. Yeah, and ready for the ships to come in, quite literally, very prepared, raring to go. But you're having to have patience. You're also having to do a bit of introspection, I feel, with this moon card. The moon is a message, or is it's a very watery looking energy coming from this today. And it also speaks to Cancer and Pisces, so they might be energies around you at this time as well, collective. Let me see. We're going to have a look now at your recent passes. Two of Pentacles. Having to make a choice is coming into my mind, which is unusual. It's usually more about balancing your words, balancing your priorities. What is it that should take priority? So maybe that was a struggle lately, and I see that the Two of Wands here, or Two of Swords here, which is coming through to clarify that. So recently you've had a choice to make, definitely. This is about a choice. And it's also about getting clarity of mind here. So something obviously came to you and you became clear about what your priorities should be, collective, which you should be very proud of. We can go around with this blindfold that we think is on our faces. The mind is so powerful, and it's been overwhelmed, like, sometimes as well, about not knowing what way to go or what to decide on. So there is that tug of war thing. I feel that's what you've gone through in the past, but I feel like you've made that choice now. The blindfold is off, and off you go, which is marvellous. Particularly when he's turning towards this guy here. Do you see this Knight of Wands is facing this Two of Swords and also the Two of Pentacles? It's like at the moment, like in the past, you were undecided, or had, were focused on a decision, and then it's like he's rushed in there, and this person is so action orientated and so driven. He knows exactly where he's going, and could it be that that's where you were. You've decided no more of this confusion, which is great. Page of Swords then is enlightenment. It's coming up with something. You're learning something new. You're finding the truth within something. This is at your in your immediate energies around you, and this is also learning something new. Maybe it could be starting something like a course. You're thinking about pursuing something, or that you've just she's also standing on this. It looks like a stick over a waterfall, to be honest. And maybe you were balancing in your world, so trying to balance things. She is multitasking there. She's having great ideas from what she's reading there in the book. I'm feeling really inspired by these spirit animals, I have to say, around you. The two birds, they're swirling. Very busy energy, but it's like the page energy for me. It always speaks to having a plan, or kind of. It's not just the beginnings of an idea. It's like you've got all these options for to do things. And the page is like trying to plug those options into an actual paper plan for to move forward, and in your head maybe putting that stuff in order for to move forward with a practical plan, which is great. It's all about focus as well. When the light bulbs are there, lights focusing things for you. Clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. This Ace of Pentacles is a seed. It's a seed of an idea, and it's clarifying this. It's like you've got a plan here in your mind that you want to apply, but this will bring it into the real world. This Ace of Pentacles, a real world idea for it to move on, and it's almost inspired by the ether or whatever, or spirit. Maybe you felt like you were hit with a sort of an epiphany moment, and this is what's around you in your energy supporting you at this time. So this is beautiful. And when we're moving then into the near future, and I see the High Priestess there, like that's very Piscean energy. She's so intuitive, and this is the thing, like that image there of the universe providing you with a seed or of an idea, something for the real world application. And there it is. Look at her crown chakra there is drawing in all that energy, just at the moon on her crown placement. So for you, you're getting to use your intuition here. You'll know in your gut what it is you need to do next for whatever situation you're having at the moment. Oh, good God, look at all these majors now you're getting. This is fantastic energy. You guys are feeling so powerful. So the High Priestess, when it's clarified by the Emperor here, like this is a person in leadership, the person that's sitting in the throne. They're the driver of their life. Literally the main character in their story. They're driving this, and that's that. It could be Emperor, Empress, of course. When you see the Emperor, always flip, and the other way around, always flip the genders as they fit to your story. The gender is never specific when these come out, and it can be knights, kings, queens, anybody. Can be another gender entirely. The High Priestess clarified there by the Emperor. It's like knowing your own mind here. You're going to know your own gut feeling is going to tell you, and it's actually going to bring you to a place where you feel like you're absolutely in charge of your destiny and absolutely in charge of your life. Sometimes that image of the Emperor has got himself sitting on a throne which looks like the world, so it's having the world in your hands, and you've been king of your world basically. The Chariot there is at the bottom of your deck, so something here is happening quickly for you, collective, which is very exciting. And guidance from Spirit, there it is, card number 9 in the Tarot Major Arcanas, and that's the Hermit card. And the Hermit card is so knowledgeable, like you're going to be applying the knowledge that you've gained in your lifetime here or on your spiritual journey, and it's, quite literally that. A bit of introspection, a bit of alone time, whatever you've been doing up to this point has brought you this place. And yeah, guidance from spirit is saying in your hermit energy, you've come to this place. These people are facing each other here in this. And the Queen of Pentacles could be an earth sign in your energy, or it could be you just sitting in this place of, feeling totally grounded. No more than the Emperor, they're very similar energies. It could be a king or a queen in this regard again, of Pentacles. And this person is, a real world leader. Also, like the mother goose at home, or whatever category you want to put yourself into there. And it's like, you're the master of your own realm, quite unbelievably. These repeating energies here, this is coming towards you in your near future. And then the guidance from spirit here in this position is saying, through your own knowledge and intelligence, which you are very much so collective. I can see by this, it looks like years of experience, since childhood, maybe is kind of the image from this lady in her pajamas. Learning to trust yourself. And this is what's given here. The Queen of Pentacles is a nurturing energy, very in charge of her house or her kitchen or whatever. And this can be transposed across anything, really, if you're thinking about it. The Queen of Pentacles could be the queen of her realm, whatever that'll be: workplace, love life, family, friends, work colleagues, anything at all, your business even, because Pentacles talk about monetary stuff you can put your hands on, and being queen of that realm or king of that realm, however that pertains for you. So this is really beautiful. Another queen here, which can be taken as a king again, and this is in the energy that's around you at the moment. So Queen of Swords stands up for herself, speaks her truth. She's so smart, intelligent. Brings me back to that hermit energy there again. Very intelligent, very well educated in whatever it is that she's going to pursue. These cards are lunacy. They're jumping out of my fingers. Oh my goodness. I'd better pay attention. Is that a message for yourselves? Look at what we got to clarify our Queen of Swords. Marvellous. You guys, this is incredible. Another major arcana, and it's a repeated major arcana. This is your High Priestess all over again. Here we go. Another Pisces maybe. But this is you're using your intuition. They're facing one another here, which is, you're using your masterfulness of your mind and the masterfulness of your intuition. At this time, it's both very aligned. They're very on the surface here for you collective. So, you got to tune in. You're going to be tuning in whether or not you want to. And you're also going to be standing up for yourself in this Queen energy. And that's the thing. You're just... wow, a master of mind and a master of your emotions with the High Priestess as well. And we did start with King of Cups, another master of emotions. This is very leadership, confident energy here. You know exactly what you're going after here, you guys. I'm really, really proud. You're so sure. It's so sure-footed with all of these, major arcanas and very major cards. Wow, this is astonishing. So we've the Five of Swords in your hopes or fears. Maybe you're worried about competition around you, because Five of Wands can talk about competition. So we'll get a card to clarify this, and we'll see what Spirit has to say to clarify our Five of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Cups. Just like I was saying, King of Cups. Here we go. So yeah, look at, she's focusing on a battle that's gone on before. Maybe the battles you've been through, so many of them collective, and learning so much from it. Like, she's literally carrying the trophy there, which is the winner's sort of accolade for beating off the competition in this regard, which it can also mean, and that competition could be competition in work, competition in a sport that you do, competition in anything that you're working with, or anything that you feel you're competing. But it's like the triumph over that adversity is what I see really here in this card of the Five of Wands. Five, again, a card of change. And the Queen of Cups is like, she got the trophy, she got the medal. She's literally won the cup, so this is beautiful. I love this so much. This is amazing. Are you guys water signs maybe? Comment down below and tell me if you are. This really looks like a lot of cup energy here. You know, we're on to the 7 of Cups now here in in what's it called? Sorry, your overall outcome, potential outcome is the 7 of Cups, which we said was choice. You know, having a lot of choice or being confused with what's something that you want to pick. So potential outcome, please, Spirit. Can we have one card to clarify potential outcome? I feel there's another card. Let's keep going. And another. There's so much this deck wants to say to you, collective, today. It's almost like there's not enough. We'll have to take that one as well because it just jumped out. I don't know if you saw that or not, but it jumped out of the deck. There we go. So firstly, we have 7 of Cups. It's clarified here by the Page of Swords, and then we had the 9 of Pentacles, and then we have the Page of Cups. Like, all of these are plans, these pages for me. You know, this guy's looking at, what'll I do, right? Confusion a bit. What'll I do? 7 of Cups, bit of indecision. Page of Swords then is getting absolute clarity and coming up with an actual plan for the sword, you know, and it's in its mind, in Swords energy. Page of Cups then is emotionally, what should I do? And this can be an offer. Both of these things could be like, a page can be, you know, seeing the truth, being offered the truth or given a truth to somebody else. You know, a Page of Cups then can be an offer of an apology that you want to give to someone or somebody giving it to you. All of these are just like gifts, you know, like I was saying there, you received that gift or that trophy for overcoming all this stuff, and this is what the energy you have at the moment. And then the 9 of Pentacles is looking at, you know, a very comfortable life, being very comfortable in your home, in your practical world. So collective, this is amazing, you know. Looks like you have a lot of support. Maybe you have children here that help you out, or that are, you know, in your inner circle, or younger people's energies around you. But feeling that youthful excitement here is what I feel that you're going to be driven on. You'll figure out your choice here, whatever it is you've got confusion on in your potential outcome here. It's like all of these people are going to be coming with you, you know, or helping you, or these energies within yourself will help. Yeah, find your treasure, and yeah, you're just going to end up, it looks like, an absolute stable, you know, life, really enjoying where you live, really enjoying the stuff that you have in the material world. So you guys, I love this for you. It is absolutely beautiful. The final card at the bottom of the deck then here, what's bubbling under the surface is the 7 of Pentacles, and this speaks to, you know, having done the work and looking at what you've been putting into it and seeing some return on your investment. And it might only be a trickle at the start. I just noticed this little guy is falling off the bush and onto the ground, and that can indicate very slowly. At first you see the fruits of your labour, and then the bounty will come, you know. So hang on in there. I love to see this. It's like you're on the verge of complete clarity. This is how I feel. And also that you have the wheel there at the bottom of that deck, that luck is on your side, and the wheel of fortune is completely turning in your favour to bring about this abundance, sense of abundance here that's in your 9 of Pentacles as your potential outcome. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, everybody, and I'd love for you to comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more of my readings in the future, or be alerted when they're coming in. Do hit that notification bell, and I will speak to you all soon. Namaste.